2 News Oklahoma, the Western Conference Final. Coverage starts now.
And welcome to 2 News Oklahoma at 6 o'clock. I am TJ Eckert, live here once again in downtown Oklahoma City. Our Thunder coverage starting once again. Western Conference Finals, Game 3, Spurs Thunder. Tonight, the other Riverwalk in San Antonio. First road game of this Western Conference Finals for the Thunder. The atmosphere has been great here in OKC. Expect another good one down there in San Antonio. Tonight, here in OKC, Loud City Live at the Paycom Center behind me. Fans allowed to come in. Jumbotron's going to jump down. You can watch the game in there. Concession stands are open. Fans will be in there. Thunder drummers. Should be a good time. It was a great time last year for the finals. Curious to see what it looks like for the Western Conference Finals. As for the game itself, that's what everybody wants to talk about right now. We got two guys who know a lot about it. Caden McFarland, Dan Lindblad in studio to break this one down. Guys, should be another good one, right?
TJ, thank you much. Yeah, how about more than 10 million viewers for Game 2, which I guess set records most ever for Game 2 of a conference finals. That's right, after Game 1. So people are loving watching this thing on NBC because clearly, Dan, the two best teams in all of basketball, but neither one of them whole. Jalen Williams almost certainly out for this game. I haven't seen him officially ruled out, but we do not expect to see the Thunder All-Star guard because of the hamstring. They're calling it soreness. Maybe more interesting, though, De'Aaron Fox trying to come back from the ankle for the Spurs, and Dylan Harper as well, who was out there in pregame warmups.
Yeah, and we've seen De'Aaron Fox, both the games in Oklahoma City, he went through pregame warmups. Looked fine to me, but obviously there's something there. They don't want him to re-aggravate the high ankle sprain. And then Dylan Harper, the adductor, is that what we're calling him? Not a big anatomy guy, but not something you want to injure, I guess. So we'll see. Mitch Johnson said they're both close. Again, they're going through warm-ups right now. We'll check the injury report coming up in the next couple of minutes and just see what the update is.
Assume that A.J. Mitchell gets to start in place of Jalen Williams. That's what we saw in the Lakers series with great success. And while he hasn't put the ball in the hole as much in this series, when he's on the floor, it makes life easier for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's plus-minus has been good. Alex Caruso is going to see a lot of time, and man, has he been good in this series so far, Dan.
On both sides of the court. He is jumping into passing lanes. His three-point percentage, I don't know what it is, but it is incredible. He's averaging north of 20 points per game. And for a guy coming off the bench, that is huge for the Thunder.
Dan's not a big anatomy guy or math guy.
No.
We do have the ability probably to total up those two games, but maybe we'll do that during this.
61%. I put it
there you go, 61%. Well done. He is a math guy. Let's hear from Alex Caruso.
Every time that I'm here, I want to win the last one. So for me, it's pretty easy to get myself going and lock into that mentality and just trying to encourage these guys. Like, you can't forget, even though we won championship last year, a lot of these guys are still young. Sometimes it takes one or two tries to really get in the rhythm of making it, a subconscious thing, kind of how I have it now. We're playing good teams. The further you get in, it's like any sports tournament ever. The further you win, the other team won as many games to get there too.
He's got that dog in him. I heard Kendrick Perkins say of role players, guys who would never be an all-star, he maybe takes his game to another level better than anybody who's ever played, which feels about right to me. Game 3, huge one. This series tied at 1, coming up at 7:30. For Dan, Caden, TJ, we send it back out to you in OKC.
I've always known Dan Lindblad as a big recess guy as his time as a Broken Arrow Tiger. So that's what I've always known Dan as, big recess guy. Not so much anatomy and math. Okay, here in Oklahoma City, Loud City Live, we were just talking about. Actually, have been chatting with a few fans as they're making their way to the doors. They open at 6:30, games at 7:30. Not expecting the long lines that we saw for the home games, of course, but we have seen quite a few fans start milling around here. Sister Taylor Park back behind the camera. I'm looking that direction right now. But it feels like people are starting to make their way over here. Remember after Game 1, we made the point that the atmosphere was almost dead. Walking dead, I think, is even what I used. Some shocked fans walking out of the Paycom Center after that loss. Game 2, much better. A lot of let's go Thunder chants, Thunder up chants when we were back up on our perch there at the Omni. Tonight, I mentioned in the 5 o'clock that there's been some nervous energy going to San Antonio, going on the road for the first time in the series. There's people that are a little concerned about that. Actually caught up with a couple fans who are going to be at Loud City Live. Asked them for their thoughts on the series so far.
I think it's going to be a pretty good series. Obviously very competitive. Two great teams. I think obviously one of them has a freak on their end, so we got to find a way to battle them, and I think we can get it done for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the finals right here, there's no better team than the Spurs and the rest of the NBA besides us. I mean, really just, I think the second game we did a better job at holding Wemby down. Definitely Caruso played a big part in that. I'm just hoping we can get it done tonight.
They have a freak on the other side. That's a good way to say it. I call him an alien, Victor Wembanyama. He's been really good, and I would imagine he'll be a problem again tonight. We'll see if they're able to do just as good as they did in Game 2 here in Game 3 against the guy that is 7'5", or however tall he is. So yeah, looking forward to seeing it. The atmosphere should be good inside for Loud City Live. We'll be heading over there here in a little bit. 6:30 the doors open. 7:30 obviously tip off in Game 3 between the Spurs and the Thunder. Back to Tulsa now. Our Emma Birch is there at the River Spirit Casino at the Gridiron Sports Bar. Emma, how are we feeling?
TJ, I know you just mentioned the freak as in Wemby, but I think we called him an alien on Wednesday, and that's exactly what he is. But I also heard Caden and Dan, oh my goodness, I'm hungry, so my blood sugar is dropping just a little bit. The food smells delightful here, so it's not helping. But they were talking about Alex Caruso, and obviously he's had a heck of a series, and it's only been Game 2, and I'm hoping my man has a heck of a better game for Game 3 to take home the win away, because, I mean, that's what we need. We have to take a win in San Antonio, whether that be tonight or Sunday night. It has to happen. I think it's going to happen. Even if fans aren't in San Antonio, they are right here in Tulsa. Loud City is what my shirt says, because that's everywhere in Oklahoma. We want and need this win, and fans are already kind of walking in, eating. Like I said, the food smells delightful. I'm starving, so I am like a little distracted by how good it smells. But they said they are grubbing up, getting ready their energy to cheer on the Thunder here at 7:30 on 2 News Oklahoma. It's going to be a great night. Hopefully more fans will start coming in so I can cheer as loud with them, so I don't look like a psycho out here, because we all know I can get a little crazy. So reporting live in Gridiron, I'm Emma Birch, 2 News Oklahoma.